In the studio with Chief Lai Labode. Tell us about this initiative. It's called the the NNPCR. You know, how much of a benefit will it be for the everyday Nigerian?
Okay, thank you very much. Let me say that the first thing is that the National Lottery Regulatory Commission, looking at the situation of Nigeria, decided to do a little research to see what other things can be done to actually support this government. And they thought that what had happened with one of its operators for 5 years, which is Cash Token Reward Africa, would be a great way to start, which is that as long as a Nigerian can make a purchase, there should be a reward for that purchase. Okay. And that reward is what is called the national reward. Now, what that means is that the business that has given you that reward, that's a Nigerian business, for example, let me use Glo or MTN and the likes, because you have patronized them, you have helped the economy grow. It is that we are able to touch the life of every Nigerian, because whether you are rich or poor, you must make a purchase. So the aim basically is to help to boost the economy, help to do what is called wealth redistribution. Because every week you get instant cash in your wallet when you make a purchase, until you get a ticket into a weekly national consumer draw that gives you a chance to win between 5,000 and 100 million. This money goes back directly to the people. It is estimated that between 2.6 and 5.2 trillion can go directly back to Nigerians to redistribute wealth. And what a time. Times are really difficult. And we think that this is the biggest thing that is about to happen in the country at this time. Because every Nigerian must purchase, and as long as you can buy, you can get a national reward for it.
So this national reward, it's for me, quite a creative concept. But what inspired this partnership with the federal government through the National Lottery Regulatory Commission?
Okay, so let me put it this way. I think the first thing is that for any government that wants to get the best of its people, it must look to the entrepreneurs within the economy. And of course, the entrepreneurs are the true heroes of the economy. What they have done is to look at what is really working in the private sector and how can the government partner with the private sector to deliver something really powerful to Nigerians. That is the foundation. So for us to have paid about 20 billion already to Nigerians under this program in the private sector, the government thought it was important for us to partner and deliver something more powerful. And it is quite instructive that what has also happened is that NLRC has been very careful in the planning to ensure that all Nigerians can benefit. It's not for big men. It is for all Nigerians, especially Mekunus. And we're also excited to say that in the last
being
Mekunus, the ordinary Nigerian who can buy. So you see a person who bought airtime from Glo or for airtime from MTN, winning 10 million, they're starting new businesses, they're creating jobs, they're getting out of shame.
So it's any purchase, it's any product.
So the design, in the private sector, we had about 200 businesses that were partnered with us. But under this program, it is designed for all businesses. Whether you're buying petrol, you're buying food, you're making calls, you're doing all of those things that we will do every day. Buying groceries, this will reach you. One of the other big things that NRS is also doing is working with the FIRS. I'm sure Mr. Bojabe will speak about that. FIRS, the Ministry of Finance, to ensure that this can also become an reliable expense for businesses. So it's also business friendly. So while NLRC can boost its revenue, the main focus is how do we redistribute wealth? How do we ensure that the benefits of this government can get to everyone?
So what I'm thinking about before we go to the DG himself, I checked my account balance. I have not seen. I have been purchasing. I bought fuel yesterday. So it doesn't go to everybody. Have you gotten anyone, Kemi?
That is why we're here today.
So.
This is the build-up to the national reward, okay. And we must really commend what's really going on. It's a chance for Nigeria to actually give a fresh start to a whole lot of people. A 2.6 to 5.2 trillion to Nigerians without having to borrow. We think it's genius for the NLRC and this government.
All right, Chief Lai, let's put you on hold. Thank you very much, Mr. Gbajabiamila, for hanging on. But let's bring you in now, especially in your role as the DG of the NLRC. Tell us more about what government is bringing on board into this initiative. What is your role, basically? And then there's also the talk about your collaboration with other MDAs, with other agencies of government. Tell us some more in this regard.
Yes, thank you very much, and good morning once again. Basically, we, when Cash Token Africa that approached us. It was just for us to look at the scheme, the modalities of this Cash Token Reward Program, and the law that sets up the National Lottery Regulatory Commission in 2005 under Section 54 states that every game of chance, every reward program, anywhere that involves there's a reward, there's an opportunity to win something. It comes under our mandate to actually collaborate or license or give permits to operators that have the intent to do such programs or such operations. So when Cash Token Africa did approach us and we looked at this, it took us some time to actually study this, because we had to take our own time to make sure that this is something that it's doable and it's very transparent. So there was no. It was a no-brainer for us at the end of the day. After going through it, understanding what it's all about, and we felt that it was it's something that Nigeria would need. We felt that it's something that will be part of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's agenda in the 8-point agenda in terms of employment, in terms of revenue. So there was so much that we saw, so much quality rewards. I won't say reward, but the program entails a lot of qualitative analysis that we saw, and we felt that we needed to have this on board. And we studied it. We looked at it, and this is a win-win situation for everybody. If you look at it. We all purchase different things in the marketplace, in the supermarkets, and the airline industries. So for every purchase of a consumer product that you get, that means you have an opportunity. There is that opportunity for you to actually get a reward out of that. And it helps in the generation of revenue. It helps in, like I said, in employment as well, and it boosts the economy of the country, and it cannot come in at a better time, considering the situation of Nigeria right now, whereby we're going through, a rebirth, like the president says, a rebirth of a new Nigeria, So it's a painstaking period now, but this program comes at the right time for the Nigerian people, and we as regulator of the industry, we felt that we needed also to collaborate with our sister agency like the FRS, in terms of the tax allowable for all the businesses in Nigeria, and also obviously we had to also work with our Ministry of Finance, so that we can make sure that everybody is on board and everybody understands what we're trying to do here, and see that every loopholes are blocked and the transparency is there, and most important, the accountability of the program.